If you are like me, you have gotten tired of being stuck in a rut, watching everyone else around you rise to new heights while you remain in the same space you've always been. This is because you have not begun to let go of the old mindsets that have been keeping you here. If you're going to earn that new position, find love, have peace, or anything that relates to growth and newness, you need a new way of thinking. Your mentality has gotten you this far, but it will take you no further. You need to let go of your doubts, your fears, other people's useless opinions, and the person you used to be. You are not your mistakes or your fears. Every day, you become a renewed person filled with boundless potential. Who told you that you couldn't do that thing you've always wanted to do? Who told you you don't have what it takes or it's out of reach? Whether it's other people or your mind, they are both liars. The enemy uses people and even plants thoughts in our minds to stop us from being all we're called to be. You feel so strongly about your ideas and ambitions because God put them on your heart. He knows you are capable, and His say is the only one that matters. In this, letting go is not just a cute saying, but it is the key to the breakthrough of your elevation. Hey, I'm Deanna. Welcome to Glowing Peace. In this video, we are going to discuss what it means to let go and the 3 ways to let go for your guaranteed success. You need to understand that the art of letting go is vital to our survival. It ensures we are no longer attached to anything that can yield hurt, harm, or danger. While simplistic in concept, it is not attainable for a lot of people. Most people prefer unhealthy attachments over holistic separation. This is because human nature seeks comfort above all else. We are so used to the unhinged attachments, the toxic people, habits, environments, and most importantly, mindsets, that we would rather forfeit growth just to make ourselves temporarily happy. This was the case for me. I would routinely be engaged in self-sabotaging acts and habits and be confused as to why I could never grow past a certain point. Any amount of growth would be immediately squashed by something unnecessarily damaging, like procrastination, feeding my depression, unhealthy eating habits, and a few others. I am now realizing that if anyone desires true and continual growth or elevation, they must relinquish all that holds them back. If you are a powerhouse, despite all that you are going through, how much more powerful would you be if you could let go all that does not serve you? In this, letting go is the key to soaring heights, new opportunities, inner peace, joy, and unyielding elevation. So, how do you let go? Well, number 1, you start by practicing detachment. In order to rise, you need to detach from any person, habit, and mindset that keeps you stuck. For people, it is important to distance yourself from individuals who do not embrace or accept the person you are becoming. There is no use in trying to hold on to these people because they are not going to the next level with you. They are determined to see you for who you are now, not for who you will be. Some people are threatened by growth because they are struggling with their growth journeys or see growth as unobtainable. And some people just don't want to see you win. This is because their insecurities allow them to internalize your success as their downfall. You need to let these people go. It does not matter how long you've known them, if they've helped you in the past, if they are like family, or even if they are family. Any person who hinders your elevation must go. Habits and mindsets work in tandem because how you think will influence how you feel, which influences how you'll behave. If I allow my depression to tell me I'm not good enough to be a YouTuber, I will feel incapable. Thus, I will not feel motivated or inspired to create content. However, if I replace the depression's opinion with God's truth, that I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, knowing that if I wasn't capable of being a YouTuber, the opportunity wouldn't present itself, I will never miss a chance to film, edit, and upload. The mind is the ultimate battlefield. That's why the Word of God states, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." You become your thoughts. So if you want to elevate your life, you have to elevate your way of thinking. The second way to let go for elevation is to finally come to the end of yourself. If you're watching this video, you may be really tired of doing things and yielding no awesome lasting outcome. You are so tired because you have been tired before. So tired and exhausted with your surroundings and yourself that you radically commit yourself to a better life. You start getting up at 5 a.m., journal, eat super clean, and become this productivity machine. This is until a situation arises, as they tend to do. Rather than enduring the change, you utilize default unhealthy coping mechanisms. You start getting up later. You stop practicing mindfulness. Your diet is reduced to DoorDash, and your mental health ends up further in shambles because you keep repeating the cycle. But this cycle can be broken, and you will break the cycle when you have decided you've had enough. This is coming to the end of yourself. It is coming to the end of all that drains and exhausts. Not hard work and responsibilities, but all the self-sabotaging tendencies that are holding you back from being the boss you were always meant to be. I'm not sure where you are looking in this video, but when I filmed the first half of this video, I was starting to come to the end of myself. You should know that it won't be easy. Some parts I was effortlessly in love with myself and the process. In other parts, I got hit with waves of sadness and angst. While situations were definitely going on, the subconscious reason why I would feel such despair and depression was because I was mourning the person I used to be. You are literally shedding or pruning the parts of you you've held for so long. These parts of you were formed as survival mechanisms. This is a part of growth that no one likes to talk about, but it is crucial for your elevation. You don't need to embrace this pain, but you would have more peace on your growth journey if you accepted that pain is a part of it. Growth is not for the faint of heart. If you really want to grow, you really have to be tired of who you used to be, because who you will become is dependent upon you coming to this breaking point. You are literally smashing apart the old you to become the healed version of you. You will experience times where you are on top of the world, and others where all you want to do is throw a blanket over your head, turn on Netflix, and order Uber Eats. This is all a part of growth. The key to this is balance and becoming dedicated to being the better version of you. This leads to the final way to let go for elevation. You need to become laser focused on being the better version of you. I want you to picture yourself in your dream life. Imagine how you'll feel once you've achieved all you set your sights on. You will be overflowing with abundance. This is not some delusional fantasy. This is your future. Whether you desire a luxurious loft in New York City, traveling, or being paid to exist like a Kardashian, this success is guaranteed to happen to you. Do you know why? Because you believe it to be the truth. This is your subconscious. The how is your conscious mind. In order to become the better version of you, you have to behave like the better version. You have to elevate your mindsets and habits to reflect the person you desire to be. To wrap it up, there is a version of you a month, a year, or 5 years from now that is dependent on you utilizing all these steps in order to become the better version of you. This means you will have to take calculated risks, being bold yet cautious at the same time. You will have to put in the work but still allow yourself to rest. You will have to practice gratitude, being grateful for all you have and all that is to come, while grieving the pain you've endured. In short, you have to let go, because it is all that stands in the way between the life you have and the life you want.